Inoue, stop ducking me. One fight, Uzbek power coming. Let's go, champ.
He said that he was ready for the monster, then called him a coward, fraud, and a ducker.
It's not been called once, it's been called twice by the WBA. The first time they paid for an exception to duck MJ. The second time was cast iron, in writing. He had to fight him. They found a way to avoid it again.
Inoue missed there with the right hand.
But what followed was just pure chaos.
Next, September, MJ.
Left hook to the body. There he does it again. Same combination.
Jolt Akhmadaliev.
The stage was set for both fighters to brawl it out. The monster Inoue was the WBC, IBO, WBA, and IBF champion. Meanwhile, Marajin was the WBA super bantamweight champion. It was not just a title fight anymore, it was all about legacy. Naoya was the undefeated champion, while MJ was only defeated once in his professional career. MJ had defeated his previous 3 opponents with a TKO, and he was on a 3-win streak.
The first couple of rounds he was really...
Turn of the dial that Akhmadaliev could make something happen in there.
He is known for his heavy punches that hit like a bomb and lightning-fast uppercuts that break any defense.
See that's one single bomb.
Oh, there was the uppercut!
Meanwhile, Naoya is a legendary boxer with 31 professional fights, 31 wins, and 0 losses. He holds 5 world titles and is the only one to ever do it. However, in his last couple of fights, Naoya was forced to take a knee. First by Luis Neri.
Neri right now doesn't seem spooked by the punching power. Oh! There it is! Inoue, go!
And then Ramon Cardenas became the second person to do it.
Cardenas catches him! My, oh my!
But Naoya is the only monster in this game, and he beat both of the up.
Trouble again! Here in this 8th round, it's all Inoue, and it's all over! Inoue!
It's over and over and over.
What do you see as a potential finisher here, Tim?
There's the right hand! He just answered the question!
Finally, Naoya Inoue and MJ Akhmadaliev came face-to-face with each other on September 14th, 2025 for a 12-round brutal battle. Before the fight, MJ was looking confident, or you can even say arrogant. He was talking shit about Naoya, but when he entered the ring, it was not the same MJ that everyone saw outside the ring. MJ tries to mount pressure on the champion, but Naoya is not going easy on him anymore. Naoya lands some good shots trying to shatter MJ's stance, but Akhmadaliev keeps his distance from the monster to look for some counterattacks.
Akhmadaliev has physical strength. In every fight in his career, that advantage comes to something to him that no matter how big you are, people can't punch.
The first round was not as electric as the audience wanted it to be because the monster was holding back. He was allowing MJ to show himself and his stances so he could counterattack in the upcoming rounds. The bell rings for the first round, but Naoya gives Akhmadaliev a death stare at the ending, meaning that the fight is on in the next round. In round 2, the story was pretty similar. MJ was trying to keep his distance from Naoya, while the monster was closing in on the distance real quick. Naoya was still holding back. The monster wasn't even going full power yet. He just wanted to enjoy the fight, test MJ's durability, push this cocky fighter to his absolute limits before finishing him off. But MJ proved to be a way tougher opponent than anyone expected. Whenever MJ tried to look for a counterattack, he was met with the sheer brutal force of Naoya's devastating punches. Every time this bastard thought he found an opening, Naoya would shut that shit down immediately with vicious precision. That gut punch almost shattered MJ's liver completely, sending shockwaves through his entire body. After that, Naoya starts taunting the arrogant fighter and scares him by faking his attacks. Round 2 had less punishment for Akhmadaliev, and he also tried to fight back, but he was mostly punching the air. Round 3 started off pretty strange. Instead of going all out on MJ like the bastard was expecting, Naoya completely switched up his game plan. The monster started maintaining his distance, hanging back instead of rushing in with that suffocating pressure everyone knew him for. He was trying to make MJ lower his guard, lure this cocky fighter into thinking he could breathe for a second, get comfortable. But anyone who knew the monster knew what was coming next. But Akhmadaliev knew this very well, so he also went on the defensive straight away, but Naoya broke through his defense.
Not to walk into another counter left hand. Not this fight, not like in the last one.
In round 4, Naoya takes a 360-degree turn and goes on the offense straight away. He starts throwing bombs, jabs, and anything that would make Akhmadaliev taste the floor. Naoya even started taunting MJ, dropping his hands completely and showing his chin for a clean shot. The monster was practically begging this bastard to throw something meaningful, but MJ didn't take the bait. The rascal was too scared of the monster to even try going for the kill. He just stood there, frozen, maintaining his distance like some amateur who suddenly realized he was in way over his head. All that pre-fight confidence evaporated. That big right on Akhmadaliev's head almost makes him go dark, and the Cry starts swinging his fists wildly. Nothing had changed by now. Naoya was still coming in hot, and Akhmadaliev had no response to his attacks. He was just dodging Naoya, trying to evade the spirit realm.
Because of the disparity in the other way right now. Yeah, it might be just way back into this fight for take his chances on catching you during the stream.
Suddenly, Akhmadaliev started shifting the tide. He started landing some good shots, and for the first time in the entire fight, MJ finally found his rhythm, throwing punches with actual conviction and forcing the monster to respect his power. For a brief moment, it looked like MJ might actually have a chance at pulling off the upset. The monster absorbed those shots, barely flinching, and immediately started his own vicious counterattack. After some brutal beatdown by the monster, Naoya was looking strong in the fight once again. He was jabbing, swaying, and closing in on MJ all at once, giving this bastard absolutely no breathing room at all. Naoya was everywhere. His jabs kept snapping into MJ's face. His head movement made him impossible to counter, and his footwork was cutting off every escape route. Naoya was still taking MJ as non-seriously as before. He was taunting him constantly, dropping his guard and sticking his chin out, practically begging the scared bastard to throw something meaningful. The monster wanted MJ to at least try, to show some balls and commit to a real attack, but MJ wasn't having any of that. The rascal was too terrified of the monster to take any risks, because deep down he knew the truth. The spirit realm was just one punch away from him, one clean counter from Naoya, and his lights would go out permanently.
Anyway, back on that jab. Just for this one.
Suddenly, things started to get brutal. After that sudden counterattack by Akhmadaliev, Naoya got pissed and decided to teach the punk a lesson. The bell barely saves Akhmadaliev from further punishment, but it won't be long because Naoya has already decided the fate of this fight. The fight gets brutal and brutal as it progresses. As Naoya starts dismantling MJ Akhmadaliev, he gets more aggressive with each passing second, and in round 7th, things took a funny turn. Instead of going for the finish, Naoya spends the round just trying to mock the big mouth of MJ. He said that he would finish Naoya, but even with his chin hanging out wide open, MJ was traumatized from the previous round, so he didn't even try while Naoya kept toying with him.
Just this one big cycle off.
Just like the rest, Naoya dominates the round as well, landing some clean and critical shots on the cocky fighter who has forgotten his game plan and is just now sticking to survive.
And you can't forget how near unbeatable Cautious he was. Let's not just focus on profile fights he lost against division. It was, if not a favorite, like against MJ Akhmadaliev. Many of the same issues.
In round 8, MJ tried to turn the tide of this brutal fight. He came out swinging with everything he had left, trying to use pure brute force to overwhelm the monster and catch him off guard. But Naoya bounced back immediately. The monster absorbed those power shots, weathered the storm without breaking, and fired back with his own devastating combinations. MJ's desperate attempt at a comeback lasted all of 10 seconds before Naoya reminded him why nobody beats the monster.
Like you can game plan for it, but to prepare for it.
A furious combination almost shakes Akhmadaliev, and he starts reconsidering his life decisions. It was at this moment that he knew he was in the wrong ring with the wrong animal. Although MJ had a pretty good round, Naoya's reflexes were on point. Naoya quickly bounced back and threw some devastating blows that almost shattered MJ's skull. It looked as if Naoya's speed was just too much for the cocky fighter to handle, and he still couldn't keep up with the pace of the monster. For the whole round, you could hear Akhmadaliev's corner screaming for him to jab, but the scared MJ didn't even try. He just kept moving forward with no offense, while Naoya punished him whenever he tried to get closer. Naoya even taunted MJ after the combination, showing him how it's done in real time. Naoya was really enjoying his fight as it moved on to round 10. Naoya landed some pretty good shots in the 9th round, and even when he was cornered, MJ was scared to go all out, and Naoya punished him with a brutal uppercut. However, the cocky fighter still dared to challenge the monster, and he was not ready for what was coming. In the next round,
there's that big left hook. And round by round, you see more and more swelling on Akhmadaliev.
Inoue, you're starting to be scarier than an angry hunter. Bad news. That's 3 rounds.
Naoya was dancing in the 10th round, feeling like he was in a playground with no fear in his eyes. He was smiling, taunting, and punching the shit out of Akhmadaliev while the poor fighter just stood there for his ultimate punishment. Finally, Akhmadaliev gets into his senses in the 10th round and lands some good shots, but it is already too late for a comeback. And once the bell rings, only the monster will come out as victorious. The second last round goes by fast, as Naoya was just trying to time pass with the amateur fighter, but in the end, a quick shot to the face of Akhmadaliev leaves him pissed. For a split second, everyone was shocked when they saw the combination by Akhmadaliev. Naoya was on wobbly legs, but he barely managed to survive and got away. After almost killing each other, the two fighters hug it out, and everyone already knew who had won this fight. Naoya reigned supreme in the end, but it was a shocker for everyone because it's not normal for any fighter to survive all 12 rounds with the monster and still walk out on both feet.